Yo, it's me to a TV. Come back at you guys with another rebuild video. Now today we're doing a 2K video and we're going to be playing with not the Memphis Grizzlies but the Atlanta Hawks. I don't even know why I was over there, but from the looks of this team, it's pretty young and it's very nice. Of course, we're going to keep Trae Young, John Collins. They're both going to be the two stars of this rebuild probably. Gallinari, he's getting traded. Like, basically, anybody over 30, they're getting traded, honestly. This Onyeka, I don't know how to say his name, but I think he should be a pretty solid piece for us in the near future. DeAndre Hunter, I have big hopes for this dude. I really like him as a player. Kevin Huerter, I think he's nice too. And Soto, I think the same way about Cameron Reddish. But the rest of the team can pretty much go. They really have no value to us at all. So I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. Let's get into some trades. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm uploading rebuilds every single week, maybe 2-3 times a week on Madden and 2K. And also got a couple of other video ideas that I'm going to be rolling out in the near future. So if you're into that kind of stuff, or hey, if you just like me, maybe make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It only takes about half a second of your time. I really do. I appreciate it. Let's get into some trades. Okay, this is the first trade. We're gonna be trading away Danilo Gallinari, Rajon Rondo, and a top 10 protected first round draft pick, Tony Snell. But we're gonna be getting back Playoff P, who's gonna be the shooting guard next to Trae Young, and I think that pair is gonna work out really well. But we also get somebody to motivate Trae Young, and also, you know what I mean, give him some pointers on defense in practice. And his name is Patrick Beverley, probably the biggest trash talker in the league, and probably one of the most hated players in the league. But with that being said, this is the first trade we're going to make, and let's see if we got any more to make. Okay, now looking at this team, they really do need a backup point guard, and honestly, as much as I like Patrick Beverley, I don't think he's the answer, nor do I think Chris Dunn is the answer. We're going to be trading those two away for Dennis Schroeder, who we're probably going to have to resign after this year, but he's a really good player in simulation. And we're also going to be getting Quinn Cook just to be a bench warmer, I guess. He doesn't really get any play time anyway, so I mean, he should be used to it. Okay, so this is the team going to the first season. We got Paul George leading us, or I guess you can say Trae Young is leading us. I think he's the star of this whole thing. So let me rephrase that. Trae Young is leading us with Paul George as his sidekick. We also got John Collins, Clint Capella, Dennis Schroeder, Bodan Bogdanovic. I don't know how to say his name, but you already see it on the screen. And we got DeAndre Hunter and Kevin Huerter. And that's going to be the team going into the first season. I expect to have a little bit more than 50 wins, but with 2K, you just never know with these kinds of things. So I'll see you guys at the end of the first season and when we make it to the playoffs. Okay, the season went just about how we expected it with this team that we have. But we are surprising in the conference #1, which is really good. And we're also #1 in power rankings, so I'm really happy with that. We did get about 57 wins from the last time I saw, so that's pretty good. But Luka Doncic is your MVP, James Wiseman Rookie of the Year. It seems like it's the same people. Spencer Dinwiddie is always your 6th man of the year, and Kawhi, that's different. He actually won Defensive Player of the Year instead of Giannis. Nope. Okay, anybody from our team that made? No, I don't see nobody from our team, but that's okay. We don't need all NBA players to be #1 seed, and we're going up against the Toronto Raptors. But before we get into that, make sure everybody did what they needed to. Trae Young, of course, led us some points. I wouldn't expect nothing less. Paul George came in second with 23. Dennis Schroeder 15. 14 for Collins, 11, 11, 10. Okay, so everybody did pretty good. Everybody did their job. So now let's see if we can beat the Toronto Raptors in the first round of playoffs, which we should easily. Yes, we do beat them 4-1. Paul George 29 points, Trae Young 28, Dennis Schroeder 22, Siakam 28. Powell. Okay. And now we're going to be going up against the Boston Celtics. It's going to be a little bit of a tough matchup, and we do get eliminated somehow, some way. Even though we went up 2-0 on them, makes absolutely no sense. But it is what it is. I don't really care too much about stats and laws. Jason Tatum. I think it was Jason Tatum. He just. We had nobody on our team that could guard him, like, at all. Paul George was Paul George. But let's see who wins the NBA championship. Okay, the Lakers do win the NBA championship. Anthony Davis is your final MVP. But this is the end of the first season. We're going to go into this off season. We're going to pick up a couple of free agents to get a better depth on our bench. Or actually, our young players, hopefully they progress enough to where they're like near 80 at least for some of them. I'm hoping good things for this off season coming up. But I'll see you guys at the beginning of the second season, where I hope we can re-sign everybody and make it back to the playoffs and go even further. I'll see you guys there. Okay, right here for the first trade going into the offseason, we're going to be trading away Paul George just because he's going to start regressing this upcoming season. And we're also going to be giving away a first-round draft pick, but we are going to be getting back Jaylen Brown. And if you see my Celtics rebuild, you know I'm not too fond of Jaylen Brown, but this is probably the best replacement we can find. But we also do get a really good backup center in Tristan Thompson, who's going to come off the bench behind Clint Capella and do some really good things for us. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a good trade for us, and hopefully it won't bite us in the ass. Okay, right here, this is the next trade we're going to make. We're going to be trading away Bogdan Bogdanovic, first-round draft pick, DeAndre Hunter, Bruno Fernando for Andrew Wiggins, who we're going to retrade back off because I'm not paying him $31 million. But we are going to keep Eric Pascal because he's on a really good contract, and he can be a really good piece for our team. Okay, right here for our next trade, we're going to be trading away Andrew Wiggins, a first-round draft pick, for Chris Middleton. I don't know if we're going to keep him yet. I might see what I can get for him in trades because that contract is, like, really ridiculous. But if we got keep Chris Middleton, that's really, like a really good compromise, I think, because he's a lot better than Andrew Wiggins, and he's only making, like, $4 million more, though. So it's not too bad, I would say. But we'll have to see what we can do with him. Okay, right here for our next trade, we're going to be trading away Chris Middleton, a first-round draft pick, for Brandon Ingram, who is younger, and he's making $5 million less, which will help us hopefully sound like a free agent maybe. That with that extra $5 million, that'll be really good for us. Actually, $6 million. I don't know why math is off. Either way, this is the trade we're going to make. Okay, this is the team going to the second season, and with the trade of Paul George, our team has gotten a lot better. This is like probably one of the more stacked teams I've ever rebuilt so far. But we do got Trae Young, Brandon Ingram. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. We got Trae Young, Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, John Collins, Clint Capella, Eric, and that's just our starting five. Eric Pascal, I don't know how to say his name, but y'all already know who it is. Dennis Schroeder, Tristan Thompson, and Kevin Huerter. And we still got Cameron Reddish. Like, I don't even know if I can get all these dudes into the rotation. So somebody might have to take a back seat, but that's a good problem to have. So I'm going to send to the end of the second season, and I expect us to even be in an even better position than we were last year, winning championship. Or at least we should be the favorites, at least I would think. But you just never know with 2K. But with that being said, I'll see you guys at the end of the second season. Okay, we had a better record than last year. I can't even explain how happy I am for this team. But let's check out some awards, as we are number one in conference and power ranking once again. Hopefully I won't fail us this year. Luka Doncic is your MVP, averaging a triple-double. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, Devontae Graham. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Robert Williams, Most Improved Player of the Year. I mean, I don't understand how that's Most Improved Player worthy, only averaging 6 points. But Mike D'Antoni, our coach, who we hired last offseason, is the Coach of the Year. Shows he can run a 5 out and be successful with it. But let's hope it carries us to a championship. Trae Young is on the All-NBA first team, which is nothing less than expected. Anybody else? No. Cade Cunningham, as a rookie, actually made the All-NBA third team. Good for him. Pascal, okay. So nobody from our team made it except Trae Young, but we're not too mad at that. Now we are the first seed going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Now let's check out some stats and see how everybody did. Trae Young absolutely killed the game with 25 points and 12 assists a game. Brandon Ingram 21 points and Jaylen Brown 20 points. So 3 20-point scorers leads to a lot of wins, especially on a team that we have where it's just so stacked. Dennis Schroeder, 4th leading scorer. John Collins, 15. Oh my goodness. So 15, 15, 20, 20, 20. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And scoring is really off the charts this year. I wouldn't be surprised if we were number one in scoring. But with that being said, let's get into the first round of playoffs and let's see if we can sweep the Charlotte Hornets, which we do. And let's check out some stats. Who is this? LaMelo Ball, 24 points. He wasn't even a match for us, really. And they got Andre Drummond, too. But Jaylen Brown, 34 points. Brandon Ingram, 27. Trae Young, 25. That's what I like to see. Now we're going to be going up against the Orlando Magic. Let's see if we can beat them. Hopefully we can. yes, we are going on to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Atlanta Hawks. Nikola Vucevic 29 points, Trae Young 44, Brandon Ingram 32, Dennis Schroeder 20. Okay, I think our defense is a lot better on this team. Now we're going to be going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm kind of scared about this because, you know what I mean, last year when we were going up against the Celtics, Jason Tatum just absolutely killed us because John Collins apparently can't guard. So it was going to be a tough matchup for Trae Young and John Collins, but let's see if we can beat them. But I guess it's not a match at all. We do sweep them in the Eastern Conference Finals. Karis LeVert, 28 points. Kyrie Irving, 18 points. Where's Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant got absolutely shut down, man. He got shut down. But Trae Young on the other end, 36 points, 13 assists. John Collins, 29 points, 10 rebounds. 22 for Jaylen Brown, 18 for Dennis Schroeder with 10 assists. Yo, I'm telling you, the re-signing of Dennis Schroeder was a big part where we are right now. Oh, I just simmed that game by accident. But let's check the box score. 25 for Trae Young, 25 for Brandon Ingram, 15 for Jaylen Brown, 31 for Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell. Okay, what was Anthony? Ooh, Anthony Edwards. We could have got Anthony Edwards on the trade, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. But it is what it is. Now let's go into Simcast. I don't want to sim the game again, but let's go into Simcast and let's see if we can take a command and 2-0 lead. If we can only come back right here, but I don't know if it's going to happen. No, we do not. We lose 122 to 117. I don't really care about stats in the loss. It's Brandon Ingram 38 points, but nobody else got over 20. That's ridiculous. D'Angelo Russell 3rd. Okay, back in the Simcast. And we have to take game 3. We absolutely have to. We cannot let them go up 3, and we cannot let them go up 2-1. But we are blowing them out, and we beat them 146 to 109. That's very good. Brandon Ingram, 36 points, 33 for Trae Young, 22 for Schroeder, 15. Okay, everybody did pretty good. D'Angelo Russell, 27 points. Mitchell Robinson, I believe. Yes, Mitchell Robinson, 17 points. Anthony Edwards, 17 points. Okay, really good, really good. Now, let's go on to game 4, and let's see if we can beat them. Oh, now this is a close back and forth game, but they do beat us 120. I mean, they do beat us 135 to 120. Whatever. Come on, we have to take this game right here and go up 3-2. We have to. Come on, guys, we have to win this. But we are blowing them out, and we won't give up the lead, thank God, because that was close at the end. We beat them 120 to 116. Brandon Ingram, 33 points. Jaylen Brown, 20 points. Trae Young, 17 points. Anthony Edwards, 34 points. D'Angelo's 30 points. Where's Karl-Anthony Towns? We held Karl-Anthony Towns to 6 points. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, stop coming out of Simcast. Okay, let's see if we can win an NBA championship in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Now, we've taken the lead early, and I'm going to go all the way down to about the 4th quarter. We are blowing them out. It's looking like we're going to win our championship with Trae Young. I'm going to stop it. Hold up, slow that down a little bit. I'm going to stop it right up. Ooh, that was close. But I'm going to stop it with 17 seconds left. We are up 148 to 123. Let's go win our first championship with Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, and our leading main man, Trae Young. Let's go win the championship. Atlanta Hawks fans, y'all know y'all freaking want this to happen in real life. But let's hop in. Okay, we got 8 seconds left, and we got the ball, and of course the Finals MVP hands, or at least I hope. Trae Young, he almost makes it, he doesn't, but it's all good. But we are NBA champions. This is exactly what we wanted coming into the second season. All we had to do was trade away Paul George, gather a whole bunch of pieces such as Jaylen Brown and such as Brandon Ingram, and improve the players that we already have on the team. And what does that lead us to? An NBA championship. I'm so happy for the Atlanta Hawks, and I'm especially excited for Trae Young, as I hope to see this in the future, not gonna lie, because Trae Young is one of the young up-and-coming stars of the league, and I'm very excited to see what we can do in his career. But it's not over yet. We got one more year, and the objective is to go back-to-back without a doubt. Now, if we can keep the team together, re-sign Trae Young, which I'm pretty sure we can, I'm pretty hopeful we can repeat as back-to-back champions with the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go check out some stats. Okay, D'Angelo Russell, 23 points. Anthony Edwards, 21 for Karl-Anthony Towns. Trae Young, 37 points, 16 assists. Dennis Schroeder, 26 points. Jaylen Brown, 21 points. John Collins, 10 for Brandon Ingram. Okay, that was a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. But from the looks of it, honestly, I'm very happy with the signing of Dennis Schroeder, and he has made a big impact on his team and on Trae Young as a veteran presence. Trae Young is your Finals MVP, of course, averaging 25 points a game with 12 assists a game. I would expect nothing less of him. Also shooting 42% from three-pointer. That's just absolutely amazing. But let's head off to the third season, and let's go back-to-back. At least I'm hoping. Let's keep this team together. Let's develop even more as a team. Let's keep improving our chemistry, and let's go back-to-back next year. And the whole league is on notice now. Instead of being a hunter, we have become the hunted, and we have to live up to that. See you guys at the beginning of the third season. Okay, so this is the team going to the third season, and it's even better than the second season. Trae Young, 92 overall. Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown. I'll not say his last name. No name. I'm surprised I'm just coming with that in the third season. But no name. He's improved to an 86 overall from an 80 overall. So he's going to be challenging John Collins for a starting job, even though I think he'll be better coming off the bench. Clint Capella, Eric Paschal still. Cameron Reddish, he improved over an 80. Dennis Schroeder, we still got him, and Tristan Thompson and Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter might be the one sitting out. But who do we got here? We got the GOAT, Patrick Mills. Oh, I'm really excited to have him. Amon Shumpert, man, all you gotta do is look at the veteran leadership right here. These are probably the only, well, we still got Tristan Thompson, but this team is absolutely stacked, and if we don't win back-to-back championships, I'm absolutely gonna be pissed. But with that being said, I'll see you guys at the end of the third season. Okay, I was expecting this in the first two seasons, but Giannis is your MVP, averaging 30 points a game. Roy Lambert is your Rookie of the Year. Okay. Russell Westbrook, 6th Man of the Year. Crazy enough, he would come off the bench. But Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player, RJ Hampton. And our coach, once again, is Mike D'Antoni, which I expect nothing different of. Cade Cunningham is literally taking over the league. Anybody from our team? Okay, Trae Young, he made the third team, so that's a little bit of a downgrade, but it is what it is. The whole team as a whole improved, so it's taking like a big load off of Trae's shoulder. But he's still out here killing it. 24 points a game and 12 assists. Brandon Ingram, 22. Jaylen Brown, 18. Okay, so scoring is down a little bit right here. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. But going into the playoffs, I just hope that we elevate our games even more. But with that being said, we are going up against the Indianapolis Pacers, and let's just hope we can sweep them. Well, we don't sweep them, but we do beat them 4-1, which is just as good. Trae Young, 40 points. Brandon Ingram, 31 points. John Collins, 17. Okay, and who is this? Jalen Green. Okay, 23 points. Okay, easy. Now let's go to the second round against the Washington Wizards, and we do sweep them, which was pretty easy. Bradley Beal, okay, he's still killing the game. Does he have like another star on the team or anything? Mitchell Robinson, they got 3 centers. What the hell? How you get Thomas Bryant, Mitchell Robinson, and Jared Allen? That's just terrible organization. But Trae Young, 23 points, 10 assists. Jaylen Brown, 18 points. Brandon Ingram, 18. Okay, now we're going to be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's hope that Clint Capella can at least maybe contain Joel Embiid, but I'm telling you right now, the matchup between Ben Simmons and Trae Young, that's going to be a tough one, but let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh, we just pulled out 4-3 against him. I knew that was going to be a tough matchup, but Trae Young, 32 points, Brandon Ingram, 23, John Collins, 20, Ben Simmons absolutely killed us, 21 points, 10 assists, Joel Embiid, 18-7, but I'm so glad we pulled that out right there. Now we're going to be going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I've actually never seen their team. Let me check that out actually, because it seems like every rebuild the Spurs always have like a really good team come year 3. Okay, DeJounte Murray, Rudy Gobert. Okay, so their team is not as good as ours. But their team is still pretty stacked in terms of depth and things like that. So I'm not going to overlook them too much, but let's get into game 1 and let's see if we can take a 1-0 lead against the San Antonio Spurs at home. Now, it was looking pretty good for us in game 1 and is looking really good score-wise. We beat them 141-115. Trae Young, 37 points, 26 for Jaylen Brown, 22 for Dennis Schroeder. Vaxel, 27, John Murray, 19. Okay, on to game 2. Can we take a 2-0 lead. We're going to have to make a little bit of a comeback right here, which we probably can't. No, we can't. They beat us 122 to 108. They do tie up the series 1-1. Brennan 23. Vessel 25. Okay, on to game 3. Come on, we have to steal one on the road. It's very crucial for us to win. Come on, steal this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we beat them 133 to 122. Trae Young 26 points. Jaylen Brown's 24 points. Okungu, no name, 18 points. DeJounte Murray 24. Vaxel 21. Now on to game 4. We need to take a commanding 3-1 lead so we can just basically ensure. Come on, yes, we do beat them 117 to 112. Coming one game off a win, back-to-back championships. Brandon Ingram 28 points. Jaylen Brown 20 points. Dennis Schroeder 19. Where's Trae Young? Okay, so this was an off game for Trae Young, only getting 8 points, but he still got 14 assists. DeJounte Murray 22, Vaxel 19. It seems like that's the only 2 people on their team that can score. Okay, now let's see if we can win an NBA championship. It's looking like they've given up. We're up by 30. We are up by 30 against the San Antonio Spurs, and we are home. Okay, I'm going to stop this at about like 40 seconds-ish, and we're going to go in and do a little bit more. Okay, right there. We are beating them 122 to 98 with 24 seconds left. Let's hop in, and let's win back-to-back championships with the Atlanta Hawks led by Trae Young. Okay, with 7 seconds left, we're going to dribble. We're going to go to our left. We're going to hit them with the fadeaway. And we almost make it, but it's all good. We're NBA champions, so who cares? We are back-to-back champions with the Atlanta Hawks, led by Trae Young, Brandon Ingram, and Jaylen Brown. I'm telling you, the best thing we could have done was traded Paul George. I know y'all might be like, what the hell are you doing? But now you get to see the end result, which is back-to-back championships, led by Trae Young, Brandon Ingram, and Jaylen Brown, and a collection of a lot of players that we've developed, brought in from free agency, traded for. I will say that this is a very successful rebuild. Now, I'm very happy with this team, and I couldn't ask for a better way to end this, honestly. But as you can see, Trae Young is your Finals MVP. But let's check out some stats to see why he won that award. And let's just check out some stats overall. Okay, Trae Young, 24 points, 13 assists. Brandon Ingram, 18 points. Almost a triple-double, actually. Really good game for him. Jaylen Brown, 17 points. Dennis Schroeder, 16 points. John Brown, 14 points. He did really good. Rudy Gobert was their leading scorer, and if Rudy Gobert's your leading scorer, then you kind of have a problem. DeJounte Murray, 21 points. And where's Vessel? He really struggled this game, only getting 9 points. But that's how it works. Our defense is just absolutely crazy on this team. At least I think so. But let's check out some official Finals MVP stats from Trae Young. It's a little bit down from last year, but Finals MVP nonetheless. 22 points a game with 12 assists a game. Shooting actually 56% from three-point line. That's absolutely crazy. Let's get it, man. I'm very happy right now. Trae Young, man, that's like amazing, and I really hope to see these kinds of things from him in the future. But with that being said, let's check out the final team before we head out. Trae Young, Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown. We basically got Brandon Ingram and Jaylen Brown for a bunch of first-round draft picks, and Paul George, John Collins. This dude improving to what he improved to. Clint Capella, who's been here the whole rebuild for once, because we normally just trade Clint Capella. Eric Paschal, the guy we traded for, really good for us. Cameron Reddish, he didn't really play much, nor did he really score much, but he was really good for us. I guess okay, he wasn't doing nothing for us, but the overall matters, I guess. Dennis Schroeder, absolutely monstrous, bro. He may be like what the 8th best person on his teams in terms of rating, but the dude played like a top 3 player. You know what I mean, on the team. Believe me, he was almost always 3rd in scoring when it came to the playoffs. He was amazing. Tristan Thompson came in, nice big man. He actually got how many championships now? He should have like 3 championships. Yes, he is a 3-time championship, so I'm sure he is glad that we traded for him. And Kevin Hunter, he's really good. And Mon Shumpert, he got a championship. So does Patty Mills. So that's 2 championships for basically everybody on the team. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you like watching this as much as I like making this video. I really enjoy playing with this team, and honestly, I'm thinking about doing the Wizards next. Since seeing Bradley Beal go off like that, I wouldn't mind building a great team around him next. But with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure y'all I'm sending y'all best wishes out there as the New Year's comes up, and y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Peace out.